What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Ptcgo's Network. Today we're talking about the Play Pokemon Team Challenge. Before we start discussing that, shout out to PotownStore.com, the best place for you to get Ptcgo codes. Be sure to use code Ptcgo for 5% off. Vivid Voltage is right around the corner. Be sure to get your product. So this is a screenshot which looks to be from the Pokemon.com website. I don't know the exact page because I must have glanced over this or read it and then immediately forgot about it when they were talking about League at Home events at some point during the pandemic. Since we don't have real life events going on, this is a screenshot that Tablemon tweeted out sometime last week, and it has been brought to my attention, and there's also some more news, but we'll talk about that. But basically, this was something on Pokemon.com saying that there is a Pokemon TCG online series named Play Pokemon Team Challenge that would be coming later this year. So this is separate from the Players Cup 1 and 2, and it is a team challenge. So there's a few things interesting about this. And additionally to this screenshot, I have gotten emails from anonymous sources that we should be hearing the official news about the Play Pokemon Team Challenge this week. So I'm recording this on November 2nd, so we should be hearing about this really soon. So keep an eye out. I'll probably be making a video later this week about the official announcement for this, because I don't actually know what this is. But yeah, but let's talk about what it could be, Pokemon teams, how that might be in the game. I've played team card games and other things like that in the past, so I can talk about that a little bit. And I also want to talk about Ptcgo itself. But first, for the Play Pokemon Team Challenge, it will be online, so we're still not getting IRL events. Just assume that the 2021 season is not happening. That's what I'm assuming. But I have in the past, I've played team competitive chess, and I've also played team competitive Cardfight Vanguard, and it is very fun. I haven't done that for a very long time. I think I stopped playing Cardfight Vanguard in like 2014, 2015. It's been a very long time. But I think an online team series could bring a different level of a sense of community to playing in these online events that we're missing. Of course, it's still not going to be like real events, but like having a team with you, I don't know if it's going to be like 3 or 4 or 5. I assume it would be somewhere in between 3, 4, 5 players for this team challenge. 3 would work nicely because it's a best 2 out of 3 thing, and Japan has actually done that before. Japan's team series they've done, or team events, was 1 junior, 1 senior, 1 master player, I believe. But if this is an online series, we probably won't be allowing juniors and seniors to play because of the legal implications, which is the reason why juniors and seniors weren't allowed to play in the Players Cup 1 and 2. But that's just an assumption. Hopefully they'll let juniors and seniors play. But yeah, so like hopping in a Discord call with your team, having rival teams, you know, working on decks together, helping each other practice, because the whole team doing well is just as important as the individual doing well in something like this. So it could bring some really nice layers and a little bit of a sense of community back that maybe you're missing from real tournaments, because, you know, in real tournaments you're talking to your friends before and after your rounds and stuff, and maybe you're missing some of that in these online events that are going on. And like I said, of course, it still won't be exactly like a real life event, but this sounds like it could be fun. Now, it is going to be on Pokemon TCG Online, of course, and as you all know, I have many issues with our official Pokemon TCG Online client. Where do I start? Let's see. The Pokemon TCG originated in Japan. The card designers are in Japan. The sets come out first in Japan. Japan has the largest competitive player base for major events, yet Japan doesn't have their own Pokemon TCG online game. So players from Asia and parts of Oceania can't participate in Pokemon TCG online events. I imagine it will be the same for the Play Pokemon Team Challenge, since that's how it is for the Players Cups 1 and 2, and probably any future Players Cups we will get until there's some global joining between Pokemon Japan and TPCI, which obviously they are connected companies, but their competitive circuits are very disconnected. But back to Pokemon TCGO. One of my main issues is that Pokemon Japan does not have a client. So people from Asia can't play with the new cards. They have to play on the American client, or, the TPCI client, which is pretty terrible, but it's all we have. I just want to make this clear. I'm ecstatic with what TPCI has done with doing the Players Cup 1 and Players Cup 2, especially because the Players Cup 2 has implemented some online tournament series, things that I've never seen done for an online card game before, giving out 50 keys and playing in X amount of events to get to the top X amount of players in your region. I've never seen that done. I don't think something quite like that has been done. I think there might have been something similar in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links at one point, where you had a certain amount of days to compete, but I'm not sure if they've ever done keys. It's kind of like the Pokemon VGC international or national challenges or whatever they call them, where you have like a weekend to play X amount of games to get to a certain elo. That's what it kind of reminded me of. I'm super stoked with what TPCI has been doing for, expanded ban lists, organizing the Players Cup 2, implementing some new things for Players Cup 2 that were much needed. The League battle decks are great. The Pikarom, the Reshizard, the ADPZ battle decks. The products have been amazing for giving new players a way to get into the game. But PTCGO just kind of sucks. And that's really not a complaint. I don't want to seem ungrateful, because I am grateful, but PTCGO sucks, and I can't sugarcoat that. But here's the thing. I love playing Pokemon, and PTCGO is the best way to do that right now, so I play it. That's kind of the thing. I guess it doesn't I don't know. I guess it doesn't suck. I guess it's there's so many things it's missing, but it gets the job done most times. So I might be a little harsh, but there's just so much room for improvement, and I'm so passionate about this because it's the game I love and I've played my whole life and I pour all of my time into. And I just want to see bigger and better things for the client, because I've seen people get really discouraged. They'll build decks for PTCGO, they'll get into it, especially during the pandemic, but then they'll get discouraged because they'll be like, wait, so there's only one ladder to play on? I can't even compete? There's no ranked rewards? Why am I playing against theme decks? Or why do I have a brand new deck, but I'm playing against tier 1 meta decks? Why can't I play against people of my own skill or get ranked? Or, a ranked ladder, I feel like TPCI is trying to work harder, not smarter. Implementing a ranked ladder, it's literally copy paste. Direwolf Digital, the team who developed PTCGO, also developed Eternal Card Game, and Eternal Card Game has ranked systems and things like that. So it's not like we're even being held back by the developer of the game. I feel like TPCI is working harder, not smarter, whereas working smarter would be copy paste the MTG Arena ranked system right into PTCGO and give us what we've been wanting for years and years and years. And then another thing that I really think would be super simple is giving us an option to play the old turn 1 rules prior to Sword and Shield, so we can play old formats on PTCGO, because people are going to TCG1 for even modern retro tournaments. The entire reason I'm not participating in the retro format tournaments, like the Sun and Moon through Lost Thunder, or the foreign tournaments that have been going on that are Sun and Moon through Cosmic Eclipse, I believe, and then even the older Worlds formats. The reason I'm not competing in those is because you can't play them completely as they were because of the turn 1 rule. That's just everywhere on PTCGO. You can't play, you can't choose to play old supporter rules, even though that we want to play old formats that had those supporter rules, and those cards are on PTCGO. Like, when you think about the majority of the cards on PTCGO going back to 2012, yeah, 2012 is the oldest cards on PTCGO, unless I'm mistaken. Actually, some from 2011. So anyway, let's say we're going back 8 years worth of cards. Only 1 out of those years are cards that were created to be played in the post Sword and Shield rules format. Everything else was for turn 1 you could play supporters, so why can't we just have that rule back? Like, it could be as easy as clicking the timer, like they implemented that you can have a timer or not in friendly matches, which, you know, that took 9.5 years to get. So but yeah, I mean, we had these rules up until Sword and Shield came out, so all they would have to do is just give us that rule setting back. I can't imagine it would be too hard. I'm not a coding guru, but I imagine it should be something doable for the developers. But yeah, basically, I think a team challenge sounds awesome, but I think Pokemon's working harder and not smarter. Just like, smarter would be, you know, save time, don't do this, just give us the ranked ladder we want. Copy paste MTG Arena, Legends of Runeterra, Hearthstone's ranked ladder. I don't say Pokemon VGC because honestly, I don't like Pokemon VGC's ranked ladder as much as I like the other ones. It is a little bit different. But even Pokemon VGC's ranked ladder would be better than no ranked ladder. And yeah, so this kind of turned into a rant about PTCGO, but I'm sure some of you stuck around for it because people tend to like it when I complain about PTCGO because I'm passionate about it. I complain because I love the game and I want it to be better. And I realize that might seem toxic or negative for some people, so, you know, if you don't like it, just thumbs down and leave the video. That's fine with me. This was kind of just, I guess it turned into kind of a stream of consciousness, but I'm super stoked with what TPCI has been doing. This Play Pokemon Team Challenge is going to be something great, hopefully, and we should be hearing official news about it this week. So look forward to that, and keep playing Pokemon TCG, enjoying the game. Watch the other videos on this channel. If you happen to be new to the channel, subscribe so you don't miss newer videos. I come out with Pokemon TCG content daily. Leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and let me know what you think about this future Pokemon Team Challenge, what you think it's going to entail, if you're excited about it, and some of your thoughts on PTCGO. As always, use code CELIO for 5% off over at PotownStore.com. It is a safe and speedy process to buy your PTCGO codes. They're emailed to you instantly upon purchase. And have a great day. I'll see you next time here on Celio's Network.